In the hushed halls of the Voynich Rare Book and Manuscript Library at Yale University, there lies a book shrouded in secrecy. Bound in stained calfskin, its fragile pages are filled with an unearthly script and surreal illustrations that seem to belong to another world. For over 6 centuries, it has defied the efforts of historians, cryptographers, and linguists to decode its secrets. What is the Voynich Manuscript? Who created it and why? Could it be an ancient code, a mystical manual, or an elaborate hoax? Today we unravel the strange and intriguing story of this literary enigma that has captivated the world. The origin of the Voynich Manuscript is as enigmatic as its contents. Radiocarbon dating has traced the vellum pages to the early 15th century, specifically between 1404 and 1438. While the manuscript's physical components, the parchment, ink, and binding, place it in medieval Europe, its journey to Yale's library begins much later. In 1912, Wilfrid Voynich, a Polish-Lithuanian antiquarian and bookseller, stumbled upon the manuscript in a collection of ancient texts at a Jesuit college near Rome. Recognizing its peculiarity, Voynich purchased it, believing it could be the key to some forgotten knowledge. But even he could not have imagined how this book would baffle the greatest minds of the 20th and 21st centuries. Inside the manuscript, Voynich found a note written in Latin, claiming the book once belonged to Emperor Rudolf II of the Holy Roman Empire, a 16th century patron of alchemists, astrologers, and occultists. According to the note, Rudolf purchased the book for 600 gold ducats, an astronomical sum at the time. But why would an emperor spend so much on this indecipherable text? Did he see it as a key to mystical knowledge, or was he simply enchanted by its cryptic allure? The Voynich Manuscript consists of 240 pages, though some are missing. Its contents are divided into sections, each focusing on a different theme. Yet none of these sections align with anything recognizable. The botanical section of the Voynich Manuscript is perhaps its most iconic feature. It consists of over 100 pages filled with vibrant, hand-drawn illustrations of plants. At first glance, these appear to be typical botanical drawings of herbs and flowers, much like the herbals popular during medieval times. However, upon closer inspection, they defy categorization. The plants depicted are hybrids of real and imagined features. For instance, a flower might have petals resembling a daisy, but its stem could twist into a shape more akin to seaweed. Roots and leaves are sometimes drawn in bizarre, almost alien configurations, giving the impression that they are either symbolic or fantastical. Botanists and historians have spent decades trying to identify these plants, comparing them to known species from the medieval Mediterranean, Asia, and even the Americas. Despite these efforts, none of the plants match any cataloged flora. This mystery has led to several theories. Some suggest the plants represent species that have gone extinct or were only known to the manuscript's creator. Others believe the drawings are symbolic, representing concepts rather than actual plants. For example, a plant with interconnected roots might signify unity, growth, or an alchemical process. Some argue the plants are purely fictional, created as part of a constructed ecosystem to serve an unknown purpose. Another curious aspect of the botanical section is the way the plants are paired with text. Each plant is accompanied by lengthy passages written in the manuscript's cryptic script. Could these be recipes, medicinal instructions, or something entirely unrelated to botany? We simply don't know. Adding to the intrigue, some of the drawings include what appear to be containers, possibly representing jars or alchemical vessels. This has fueled speculation that the manuscript is an herbal almanac or an alchemist's guide. Yet without a key to decode the text, the true purpose of these pages remains elusive. Next, we enter the astronomical section, a series of intricate diagrams that seem to map the cosmos. At first glance, these drawings resemble star charts or zodiac wheels, which were common in medieval Europe. But once again, the Voynich Manuscript defies convention. Circular diagrams dominate this section, featuring concentric rings filled with mysterious symbols and shapes. Stars, suns, and moons are depicted, often surrounded by lines and curves that suggest celestial orbits. However, when modern astronomers examined these charts, they found no correlation with known star systems or constellations. One particularly baffling feature is the presence of astrological symbols. Some diagrams include what appear to be representations of the zodiac signs, such as two fish for Pisces or a scorpion for Scorpio. However, these symbols are often distorted, incomplete, or mixed with unknown motifs, making them difficult to interpret. The astronomical section also includes curious depictions of what might be cosmological processes. Some charts show interconnected systems that seem to represent planetary motion or cycles of time, while others feature patterns resembling solar or lunar calendars. But these systems don't align with medieval European astronomy or any known calendar systems of the time. The manuscript also includes pages dedicated to human anatomy and alchemy. In one particularly curious section, naked women are depicted bathing in interconnected pools, surrounded by flowing tubes that resemble biological systems or waterways. Could this be a representation of health practices, or is it symbolic of something more esoteric? Finally, there's the script itself. Written from left to right, it uses a unique alphabet that has baffled cryptographers for over a century. Some pages even include annotations or corrections, suggesting that the manuscript was actively revised by its creator or creators. Since its rediscovery, the Voynich Manuscript has attracted some of the brightest minds in cryptography. During World War II, experts who had cracked the enigma code of Nazi Germany turned their attention to this mysterious text. Despite their expertise, they failed to make any headway. In the 21st century, artificial intelligence has also been applied to the problem. Advanced algorithms have analyzed the text patterns, revealing linguistic structures similar to natural languages. Yet no translation has emerged. It's as if the text is speaking a language that no one alive today understands. Or perhaps it's not a language at all. Some researchers believe the manuscript is written in a cipher, a code that masks an underlying text. Others argue it could be a constructed language, invented for a purpose we can only guess at. And then there are skeptics who suggest it's a complete hoax designed to mystify and profit. Theories about the manuscript's origin are as varied as its contents. One popular hypothesis links it to John Dee, a 16th century mathematician, and his associate Edward Kelly, an alchemist and self-proclaimed medium. Dee and Kelly were known for their occult experiments and may have created the manuscript to gain royal patronage. Another theory ties the book to the Italian Renaissance, suggesting it could be the work of an unknown scholar attempting to document scientific or medical knowledge. Some have even linked it to Leonardo da Vinci, citing its detailed drawings and innovative script. And then there are the more outlandish ideas. Could the manuscript be the work of extraterrestrials? Its alien plants and star charts have fueled speculation that it might be a record of an otherworldly civilization. Yet the most tantalizing theory is that the manuscript contains encoded knowledge, perhaps alchemical formulas, forbidden religious teachings, or even an entirely new scientific paradigm. In recent years, advances in technology have provided new insights into the Voynich Manuscript. Multispectral imaging has revealed hidden text and erased annotations, while linguistic analysis suggests the script may have roots in Asian or Semitic languages. Despite these advances, the manuscript remains a riddle. Could it be that we are approaching the text in the wrong way? What if the key to understanding it lies not in its words, but in its illustrations, or even its structure? Some researchers now argue that the manuscript was never meant to be read in the traditional sense. Instead, it may have been a tool for meditation, a work of art, or a symbolic representation of ideas too abstract to be expressed in words. Over the centuries, the Voynich Manuscript has become more than a puzzle. It has become a cultural phenomenon. It has inspired novels, films, and even video games, each adding to the mystique of this extraordinary book. But its true legacy lies in its ability to spark curiosity. The Voynich Manuscript challenges us to confront the limits of our understanding, to imagine worlds beyond our own, and to keep searching for answers, even when they seem out of reach. The Voynich Manuscript may never reveal its secrets, and perhaps that's part of its allure. It stands as a testament to the boundless creativity of the human mind, and the mysteries that still lie hidden in the depths of history. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the unknown. If you enjoyed this exploration, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more stories that uncover the secrets of our world. Until next time, stay curious.